Good morning. My name is Jim, and I'm the Veteran Service Officer for Clinton County. And today's video is going to be on checklists and how to apply for a disability rating. As you can see here, this is the website that I went to get the information directly from va.gov. Always trust that source. That's your source of information for any and all things that has to do with the VA. So in this checklist, it's a PDF that you can download to your phone, to your cloud drive, to your desktop, and always have access to it. It basically gives you a checklist on how to apply for disabilities and a whole bunch of information that branches off to other things. Think of this as like a map. You are here, you want to get to that final destination. This is the path you take to get to that destination. It's broken down by preparation, application, review and decision, next steps, and then a whole bunch of additional information. The first thing you need to understand is what is the difference between a service connection and a non-service connected injury. A service connected injury is something that happened to you while you were on orders. While you were on official military orders, deployed to Afghanistan, doing active duty for training, something to that effect. If you were injured or received some kind of an exposure that caused an illness at that time, that would be what was called a service connected injury. A non service connected injury is where the VA can use things that may have occurred during service, but didn't appear until later on down the road, 20, 30 years down the road. It can happen, right? You have to prove that at the time of that exposure, you went to sick call or you went to the hospital, or you have some type of documentation that proves that there was an exposure while you were on orders. If you do not have that, then they're going to call that a non-service connected injury. Now, the VA will continue to help you. They'll give you medication, they'll give you apparatuses, but they're also going to take a copay. The VA is a business, and it is all about money, and it's all about taking care of their business. So they're going to work very diligently to prove that it is a non-service connected injury so they don't have to pay you. And that's not based on this is based on my opinion from what I've seen for doing this for almost 5 years now. I have seen a lot of things that should be service connected and they deem it not service connected, and I've seen some things that shouldn't be non-service connected and they are service connected. So it can go both ways. Remember that a veteran service officer is not an adjudicator. We do not make the decisions. We do not tell you yes or no. We help you in this process to get to your destination. Think of us as a guide. We are telling you that you have to go down the street, turn right, turn left, do a U-turn, come back, go forward. And that's exactly how this journey is during this process. We never recommend that you do it on your own. It is arduous, it is intense, it is frustrating, and it is just as confusing as I explained to you in my scenario there with the directions. So having a checklist and being prepared, I cannot specify that enough. Being prepared, having those documents ready to go before you apply with a veteran service officer is key. I've seen more success out of veterans who prepare and have their three elements. That is their event, that is their current diagnosis, and that is their nexus statement. You have to have all three of those events to get service connected. Once a person is prepared and has all three of those elements and they're strong, then you go see a veteran service officer and you put it on a form. That means you need to get involved with the VA. You need to be in the VA hospital. You need to be in there and helping establish your current disabilities and then look into your records to find some type of a link. Once you find those links, then it makes it very difficult for the VA. I have seen through my experience people who come in and just throw stuff on a piece of paper and roll the dice. They're usually not very successful. Preparation is key, and the VA is going to do everything they can not to service connect you. That is what I have seen. That is not obviously a fact, but it is my opinion based off my experience with the veterans I've worked with. Um, but take this checklist, have it with you. There's a lot of links that take you to other places that help you with appeals and next steps and what is a benefit delivery, a discharge, what is called a BDD. That's new. I didn't have it when I retired in 2017 from the Army. So that is a good thing that they did like a pre-discharge, because they saw that there was such a long wait for veterans when they retire to get their disability rating decisions. And there's more information for post-discharge. I don't want to get too far in the weeds for today's video, so I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you next time.